Hello, 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 it is Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrappin' on the Go. This process video is for Christmas memories, and it is Friday, December 17th, but it's day 6 for this special hop put on by Miranda Weber. And our theme for day 6 is silver and gold. There are several other individuals that are participating in this hop, and I will have the link to their channels listed below in the description box. My main foundation paper is the French vanilla cardstock from Close to My Heart. This top paper is my last Christmas paper from October afternoon 2013. Yes, 2013. I took my Creative Memories die cutting system, the circle one, the large one, and I went on the inside to cut out this paper from October afternoon. And then I placed it on top of my French vanilla cardstock from Close to My Heart. Then I had from the Vicki Boutin collection vellum paper with stars with gold inlay, and I cut out these stars, and then I used just a dab of my wet adhesive and placed one little dot, and I randomly secured those stars. All right, obviously I have a thin gold ribbon I draped across this open area, and then I tucked my photo underneath a little bit, and we'll come back to that. Then I used my Close to My Heart stapler, and I stapled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 staples in here. So over here in this corner, I had a little bit of this gold puffy element, and so we have a tree, a star, and then guess what? I'm going to jump over here and point out these little succulents, and that's all that was left on that. So I used those here. Over here, we have this and signed the word totally and beautiful, and that came from the Vicki Boutin Warm Wishes, these puffy stickers, the little tiny ones. All right, then if we move over here under this chipboard, and we'll come back to it, I have the word Christmas here. So those came from the Vicki Boutin Warm Wishes. Now we'll go to the photograph here, this area. So I have a red shimmer trim and julep shimmer trim from Close to My Heart. So there's the julep, and then the red is called Candy Apple. Now we're going to move over to the lower left side of this photograph, and this chipboard piece came from the Echo Park. And again, I've had this in my stash for a while. I think I picked it up at a Tuesday morning. I just cut it. See, I cut it. So right there. So it kind of reminded me of caroling through the neighborhood. And so that's why. And there's like a little girl holding a package here, and we got trees and a reef. So that chipboard piece is there. So we have puffy stickers, chipboard pieces, and ribbon. Then this puffy sticker, this bold one that says joyful, is from Simple Stories. Then there's joy right here, and that came from the Vicki Boutin Warm Wishes. I forgot to point that out. Also from the Vicki Boutin, I picked up their alpha words, and I call them icon puffies. And so we have hanging ornaments. They kind of blend into the background, but I needed some dimension and texture on this background. Different ones. So this isn't quite as puffy as this. So we have the flat element. We have the slight puffiness right here. We have the thick puffiness. We have the chipboard. And then I have this enamel, like, what do you call it? Diamond cut, with a car and a tree on top, and I've been trying to use this, believe it or not, prior to this layout on 14 other layouts. So yes, I have a lot of Christmas layouts I created this month, participating in 2 hops and then just doing on my own. So anyway, it got used up. Yay, it's out of my stash. All right, let's move on to my alphas. All of these alphas I pre-selected for creating layouts in the month of December related around Christmas and winter, and I am starting to get down to limited alphas. Like, look at this, and numbers even. So the word all came from this alpha set right there. The is came from this alpha set. Okay, let me see if there's names on. Oh, I don't have a name. I know this is from American Crafts, this alpha set here. All three of these are from American Crafts. I'm sorry. So we have the black, and then we have this dark gray, and that's the word is, and I had to MacGyver the S because I had no S, and I used the 8 to make the S, but I had the I. And this is called Wisecrack right there. And then I love these alphas right here. And I have a second set of these. Thank goodness. And I've got the word bright. Oh, and then, let's see. For these little squares right here, that came off of here, right there. Hopefully you're not getting a glare. And hopefully I'm back in screen here. All right. Now, for the final touches, I used, because remember, we're silver and gold. So you can tell I have lots of gold. This puffy sticker's got gold in it. The stars outlined in gold. I have a different shade of a gold, like almost a matte type gold here. My ribbon is gold. And the only little bit of silver I had was right here when I matted my photographs. So I'm like, what do I got to do? What do I got to do? And this point, I'm like, I'm not really feeling the layout. I'm really struggling, and I think it's because of this background here. Even though this is French vanilla, it is just not enough cream in it. But these stars were already glued down, and I was not ripping this up. I said, nope. Every layout cannot be a masterpiece. It is not ugly. I don't hate it. It's just not one of my favorites. Anyway, back to adding silver. So I got out my mica mist in silver smoke, and I added splatters inside the circle and right here on the outside and right here a little bit right in here to bring in more silver. Oh, I forgot, and I have this alpha word in silver. So that brings my 3 elements really of silver in here. This word that says bright, my photograph backed matted with this silver paper, and then my splatters. Then I wanted a different tone of silver, so I chose to use my shimmer pen from Close to My Heart, and we call it both those splatters on this layout. Then, because you can see I roughed the edges, and I did that in the very beginning. They weren't inked or anything, and it was still feeling too flat. And that's where I came in, roughed this up, curled up the corners, and now I was feeling it. Because honestly, before that, I was really disliking the layout. And then I'm like, okay, it needs a little bit more pop. So I took the Nuva Mica Mist and this little itty bitty paintbrush right here. It is a number 2 round, and I dipped it in there and I went over the edges here, all in silver and all in here. And when it dried, it, like decoupage, it gets a thickness to it. It's really feels cool. I love, you know what? I know okay, I just digressed again. I apologize. So that's how I did the edges. But now back to, I love my papers with textures. I love rubbing my hands over it and feeling the different textures. And the different dimensions. So it's not just textures, it's just the dimension and the different products. I love that. Okay, call me crazy, but I love that. I know our pages are in albums, but I'm going to give you a little secret. And I am one that goes back through my albums and looks through them. I do. And then plus I go back through them because some of my layouts do not have stories behind them or years. So I'm trying to get that done as well. But I mainly go through them because I like seeing my own. I like my memories, okay? I do not just put them on a shelf for other individuals or just to say another year scrapbook. No, I get enjoyment going back and looking through my layouts. And when I see a layout textured like this, I pull it out and I touch it. I don't know why, but I do. I know, I do. I just love touching my layouts, all right? Anyway, that is all. I think I didn't miss a thing on here, and I blabbered on long enough and probably didn't complete several sentences, and I do apologize, but I do need to get this video up to share with you guys for December 17th. Get out those photographs, document those memories, in a fun, creative way using your scrappy supplies, and keep coming back. If you're not a subscriber, would love to have you as a subscriber. Give us a thumbs up. That shows us some love and helps bring traffic to our channel. All right, we will see you next time. Bye.